as iron sharpens iron. That's the motto at CrossFit Wingman in Agawam. Co-owner Aaron Zanchi believes this is why their gym is one of a kind. Not only do you become fit, but you also build friendships with people from all walks of life who encourage each other to push a little harder and get in that last rep. Producer Alejandro Cameron brings us the story.
I never even dreamed that I would be an athletic trainer. I got into bioenvironmental engineering, which is about like chemicals inside of the body and protecting people, and it was on the preventive medicine side of things. And then I was getting into fitness myself and got into CrossFit. And then at the time I was in the military and they changed all of the regulations. And I was doing really well, and a friend of mine had difficulty meeting the new minimums. And so he actually asked me to help him, and 90 days later, he passed. Next thing we know, we have a full-scale CrossFit program on a military installation, and instead of sitting down and eating lunch, I would actually eat while I was working throughout the day. And then after about 4 years of that, it was like, well, this could be a thing. It's a program that is kind of one part fitness and one part sport. And that's sort of what's brilliant about it.
So just broad jump. Can you broad jump? Yeah. Still opening up those hips and stuff like that.
I actually kind of get choked up a little bit talking about it. I'm sorry. But a mutual friend was like, hey, I know somebody else that might like to do this, and put us in touch with each other. And we met at Starbucks. And we sat down, and it was supposed to be like a 20-minute conversation, like I'm gonna feel you out, he's gonna feel me out kind of thing. Maybe we're a good fit, maybe we're not. And I think it was almost 3 hours later. We're still conceptualizing the gym that we want to create, and we were on the same page the whole way. Yeah, it's the wingman concept, you know. It's hard to do these things on your own, and I think a lot of people realize that when they try to go to the gym and just do a program and stick with it. You know, a lot of people will last for a little while, and then it becomes really difficult. Everybody's always trying to bring a wingman, but it's tough to go together. And so when you create a place like this, you're always coming to a class with friends. You know, everybody here, like, you get to know the people in class, you get to know your coaches, and we all, it's easy to come to a class when you know everybody and when you're going to visit your friends. And then you're really showing up to hang out with them, and we just happen to work out while we're doing it.
Those legs as much as you can. So drive through the legs right now. Legs, push, push, push them into the ground. There you go, there you go, there you go, good.
As a part of fitness, we can focus on building health through functional movement and kind of combining strength and cardio in one class to get the best of both worlds. And then as a sport, the people who really want to compete can kind of go out and take it to the next level. Greg Glassman actually pioneered CrossFit as a program and just started putting workouts out online for free. And it sort of took off from there. It was this huge underground thing for a while, and then kind of grew and grew and grew, and people started getting not only really fit, but also really healthy just from doing this like 15 to 30-minute exercise every day. Everybody needs to be strength training in order to maintain good, healthy bones. And we all need cardio in order to maintain a healthy heart. And so when you put the program together, we're looking to build strength and heart health in every single person that walks through the doors. But not everybody who walks through the doors is at the same point in their journey. And so we need to individualize the program. And as coaches, we actually take the time to put together a generalized program and then individualize it for every single person that walks through the door.
The last thing I want to bring up this week is the foot position, and we want to try to get some tension through the feet. So if you're standing set up, what I want you guys to try, and you can try it right now, is pretend like you're almost like, this is the analogy I've been told before, like.
I think one of the biggest challenges with CrossFit in general is that from the outside looking in, it's incredibly intimidating. Even videos that we put up on, Facebook and Instagram and things like that of what in our world is, everyday things. To most people, it looks like they're not sure that they could. And that's what the coaches are here for. In CrossFit, you're not here on your own. And that's the whole Wingman concept. When you step through these doors, you're gonna have help, support. You're gonna have people who have an idea what they're doing, and they'll be able to help you through every step of the way.